Are you the one who don't have time to read books? Then here's the audio for you. Then are you a person who always say yes to everybody around you? Then here's the article for you. If you try to be good to everyone, you will become bad to everyone. A friend of mine used to say often, it's true, there are many people who say yes to everything so that they don't get hurt anyone's feelings and are in everyone's good books. Saying yes is very easy. Doing what we said yes is very difficult. It may appear as if we are getting the appreciation and praise of others when we start saying yes to everyone and do their work. But soon you will have created an impression on the minds of the people that he will do anything we ask him to do. The result will be that if you, for some valid reason, fail to do something for someone at a point of time, you will be commented upon as he's not like before. People wouldn't bother to know that you have said yes to many people and now are struggling to fulfill your promises to them. How long can you go on saying yes to everyone? After some time, you will be tired of it and will become selective in saying yes. At that juncture, there will be many who will accuse you saying he's not like that before. The efforts you took to please everyone has now turned against you. Moreover, you will have the resentment about all that you have done for others and how people have been so inconsiderate in their comments. Whether you say yes or no, don't say it blindly. You have the full authority to decide whether you want to oblige or not. Very often, you are forced to say yes as you don't want to hurt anyone. But then you will have to go on nodding your head forever. Only because people have not learned to say no the right way whenever needed, we suffer. Very often we say yes, fearing that our higher official or our boss will misunderstand us if we say no. If someone asks us why we undertook a task we knew we would not be able to do, we just helplessly shrug our shoulders with, how can I say no? It is true. We do not have the right training to say no in a refined and unambiguous way. If we could just shake our head, the job is done. Instead, we say yes. After saying yes to say some work you didn't want to do, how can you do that work with involvement? How can a work done without involvement succeed? As a result, there will be a second accusation against you. He will say yes to everything, but he can't do anything well. The yes you said in order to avoid getting a bad name has brought you a bad name. What are the two problems in saying no? Firstly, others should not have a bad impression about us. Secondly, the hesitation to say no. You have already got the solution for the first problem. What is the solution for the second problem? We are not enlisted in the army to say yes, sir, to everything. Secondly, all the people in the world do not expect you to say yes to everything. Above all, when you always say yes to others, your capacity to analyze becomes numb. If your self-analysis becomes numb, you will function only as a machine. How will the boss or higher official respect such a person? By saying yes to everything, you prove to others that you do not have decision making capacity. It is true that saying no is not as easy as saying yes, but you can at least say, give me some time, I shall think about it and let you know. Today's corporate world exploits your weaknesses in not saying no in a big way. When they decide your salary or when they entrust you with new assignments, they will ask you to answer immediately. When they put the pressure on you, they may get more out of you for less. Moreover, they already know very well that you can't say no. During such times, you can ask for some time to think it over without fear. The corporate world demands immediate responses only because they know that you will wake up if they give you the luxury of time to decide. If you bend under that pressure and said yes, they will brand you as a pushover. He didn't withstand any amount of beating. Afterwards, all the unjust work pressure will be thrust on you. Till the end, you will lead a life of a beast of burden, that is, donkey. It may appear that asking for time and saying no in today's competitive world is not prudent, but let us think of the reality. If you nod your head to get a job, to get your salary, or to get your promotion, you will have to look for a new job after 3 months, not being able to bear the brunt of an unjust workload. Instead of that, you could not say yes to just things and do the right work. Otherwise, you will nod your head out of necessity, and afterwards, without being able to say no, your mind and body will collapse. Work will turn out to be punishment. When you get your monthly salary, you will feel like receiving the allowance for working in a jail. Even the expenditure your wife incurs on her personal well being will look like wasteful expenditure. It will make you shout, while I'm walking like a dog, are you spending on luxuries? You will beat your children. People will label you unpleasant. See where you have ended up because you didn't say no courteously somewhere at the right time. It's the very beginning. You have thousands of ways to express the things you think you can't do. If you find it difficult to do it in the beginning, you will have to use the harsh words to express it at the later point of time. You may even blurt out, what do you think of me? Am I your slave? If you happen to be in a place where you can't express your unwillingness for a long, your tension will increase and you will end up in the hospital. Your friends who come to visit you in the hospital will remark, if you accept all works on your head, what else will happen? Think for just 1 minute now. Who are you? What kind of man are you? You thought that you should not hurt anyone's mind and wanted to earn a good name from everyone. Now you are bedridden in the hospital, or you have earned a bad name. Did you work so hard for this? Is it not possible to be good to everyone in this society? Whether you say yes or no, give enough thought to it before saying it. Don't be a bobblehead. Thank you.